Hello, summer excitement! My name is Kaitlin Riojas, and I'm so excited to get to share with you today. I have the opportunity to talk to you about sharing your strengths. I think it's an incredibly important time to be doing so, to reaching out to people. This time right now that we're in is so difficult and kind of scary that I feel like we need that strength and we need that hope that we have in Jesus, and we need to start sharing it. So today, that's what I'm going to talk to you about, sharing your strength. We're going to start in Hebrews 10:24 through 25, and it says, "And let us consider how we may spur one another on toward love and good deeds, not giving up meeting together, as some are in the habit of doing, but encouraging one another, and all the more as you see the day approaching." So in Hebrews, he's just talking about how we have to encourage, we have to spur one another on toward love and good deeds, which that is exactly what we need right now. We need love and good deeds. We need to see good things happening. We need to see love coming out of people, because a lot of what we're hearing and a lot of what we're seeing is not that. It's kind of scary and it's stressful. In order for all of us to share our strengths, we also need to be willing to share our own struggles. Sharing your strengths with others and stuff, it's kind of cyclical. So sometimes you're going to be in a really great place and you're going to be able to lift your friends up or lift your loved ones up. But then sometimes you might need people yourself, and you might need to be the one sharing, and you might need to be the one that needs the encouragement. Tuesday night was one of those nights for me. I was not okay. I was really sad. I was very upset. I was kind of just really mad at the whole situation. There's nothing I can do about that. I totally understand that, but I was just not in a good place about it. And I texted some friends, I reached out to some friends, and thankfully they were still awake because it was kind of late. But they were able to help me, and they were exactly what I needed. And they pointed me back to Jesus, and they pointed me back to love, and they pointed me back to the blessings that I have in my house right now, which is my husband and my kids, and the fact that I'm still have a job, which I know some of you may not now, and that is scary as well. Like, that's a whole nother level of scary. And so, they just pointed me back to the things that I need to be thankful for, and in turn, that just made me want to reach out to Jesus and just say, you know what, thank you so much for the blessings that you've given me. And and as a community of people, especially right now, we have such an opportunity to love people and make a difference outside of our church building, because we're not there right now. We can't be together in that way. And so people are searching for something, and why not help them search for Jesus, the one they need to be searching for anyway? So in Matthew 11, 28 through 30, he says, "Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you and learn from me, for I am gentle and humble in heart, and you will find rest for your souls, for my yoke is easy and my burden is light." What I love about this is, I don't know if you've seen a yoke, but it sits on the back of an animal that's like pulling a cart or pulling a plow or something, and it's big and it's heavy. I'm sure a yoke itself is just heavy enough, but then having to do the work behind it, to plow the field or pull whatever. What I love about this is Jesus is not taking the yoke. Like, he's not taking our yoke and putting it completely on himself. What he's saying is he's going to come and he's going to make it lighter. The burden may still be there, whatever the burden is, which right now it's coronavirus or COVID-19 or whatever you want to call it, but that burden is still there, but he's making it lighter. He's making it to where we can walk with him and follow with him, and he's making it easier for us to do so. And I just think, I love that. I love that, Jesus doesn't want to do all the work for us. We still have to move with him. We still have to run after him. We still have to fight. Sometimes, right now it's kind of a fight, like to get up in the morning and to feel positive about the day after you don't watch the news. No, you need to be informed. Watch the news if you want to, but I had to stop watching the news because it was not helping me feel good at all. And so But I wanted to move forward. I need to move forward and I need to follow Jesus. And that's what he's saying. So right now at home, sometimes it feels like we're not moving. Some of y'all might even be like sheltered in place where you can't leave unless you absolutely need something. But this is the perfect opportunity for God's community to overcome the walls of our house and to reach people. But you have to make that effort. You have to continue to go after people, and you have to move. One way to share your strength is to make sure that you are walking with Jesus and that you keep following him. When is a time that someone has reached out and encouraged you and you needed it the most? Think about those times. Your encouragement to somebody or sharing your strength with somebody may be exactly what they need right now, today, in this moment. Is somebody coming to your mind right now? You need to text them or you need to call them. Because they might need you. And we have to stay connected as a body of Christ. Like, we have to stay connected and we have to stay in our community. And Summer Excitement is an amazing community, but I know you have multiple communities. You have a work community, you have your church community, you have your friend community. Reach out to all of them. They all need you at this point, and we all need to be fighting to share our strengths together. People are created to be together. Like, we are created to be the body of Christ, and so we all have to come together. And I've loved seeing how creative people have been lately, to feel like they're connected. Yes, so with social distancing, like, we can't hug and we can't be around and we can't hang out, but I've loved, like, I saw on the news the other night in Lubbock that a little girl, it was her birthday, and her family did a parade by her house. So she was on her porch, but she still got to see all the people that she knew and loved the most, and they were honking their horns and they had balloons and posters, and it was just so sweet. Like, we strive to be a community. People do. And so we have to stay in touch in whatever ways we can. So let's stay connected and continue to reach out for help if you need it. You can't help others if you don't get that help in yourself. We have to move with Jesus. We have to keep working and walking with him. Because like I said, that yoke or that burden, it's going to be there. He might not take it away right now, but he makes it easy and he makes it light. And we have to rest in that promise and that hope that he gives us. And through that, we can encourage others to do the same. We have an opportunity to show people the hope that Jesus creates in our lives. So just like in Jeremiah 17, 7-8, it says, but blessed are those who trust in the Lord and have made the Lord their hope and confidence. They are like trees planted along a riverbank with roots that are not bothered by the heat or worried by long months of drought. Their leaves stay green and they never stop producing fruit. What I love about this is the differences in the trees. These trees over here are rooted in the earth. And when you're rooted in the earth and the earth starts hurting, or the earth fails them, they will no longer be nourished. They will no longer produce fruit. They will dry up and they won't be good for anything. But the trees that are planted along that riverbank that get the living water, they never fail. That water never fails them. And they continue to produce that fruit. Even in the harshest droughts, like COVID-19, it's a drought in a way. It's hurting so many people right now. But if you're rooted in the living water, if you're rooted in Christ, you can still produce fruit. You can still reach out and share your strengths with your friends that you feel like need it the most. That fruit that we can produce is the hope that we have living in Jesus. So you have to let people see that hope, and you have to rest in him, and you have to encourage your community and the people around you to do the same thing. Reach out to others. Love your people. Be nice to the people that you're quarantined with or at home with. And share that hope. Continue to share that hope. For each video, we've been talking about 6 different things, and I wanted to go over those just really quickly for you. Number 1 is plug in with God each day, either through prayer, Bible reading, or spiritual exercises. Number 2, stay connected with Christ and with each other, your immediate community, and those who don't know Christ. They need you now more than ever, because they need that hope. They need that love. Number 3, ask not, what is my spiritual gift? But how am I a gift to this community? And offer your giftedness to the community in that way. Number 4, develop a friendship with someone different than you, different in race, religion, class, whatever it may be. Just reach out and find them. I know you're thinking of somebody right now, and you need to text them when you stopped watching this video. Number 5 is develop a servant mentality. Downward mobility, wherein you seek to distribute your life's resources, your time, your treasure, your talent to those in need. I've loved seeing Kirk's video and how he had toilet paper behind him, and he was willing to be a servant and share that toilet paper because it is a hot commodity right now. But myself and my family were actually quarantined, and we could not leave. We actually can't till Monday, April 6th, I think. But my parents and friends have dropped off food and groceries and so much to us. Even sometimes Sonic drinks. Something as simple as a Sonic drink just changes your whole day, and it's so kind. And that is a servant mentality. That's easy, that's small, but it's something so big to somebody. And then number 6 is discover a healthy rhythm in the way you use your time at home, or in the way you use your time at work, or just in the way you use your time in general. Just discover a healthy rhythm. See what works for you. I found that what works for me in the mornings is I have to get up, I have to change clothes, and I have to kind of get ready for the day. And then I feel like I'm getting things done, and I feel like I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. So I love each of you so much, and I can't wait to see you. I'm praying that we get to see each other in June. We get to be together. I can't wait to hug each and every one of you and see your smiling faces. And I'm ready for summer excitement, and I hope I get to see you there. I love each of you. Bye.